Hey y'all, Shay here. Welcome to this week's Whip in Chat. Whip in Chat is a work in progress. So whip out whatever you want to work on for an hour and we'll just move right along and catch up and just let me keep you busy, keep you company. I'm going to be diamond painting. It's been quite an interesting week when it comes to diamond painting and the different projects that I've been working on. I'll get into that in just a minute. So what you're seeing here today is a dessert cup that I do every month. So of course I'm getting ready for July. So I like to have it done by the first of that month so I can display it in my craft room. So I'll have this information linked down below. This is from FGNORMAL is the name of the company. And you can buy each month individually, or you can buy them. I bought all 12. It doesn't come as a set. I just bought them all individually, but I really do enjoy them. This is the, I think, 5th one that I've done. So far I've been keeping up with all the months. Yeah, go ahead and grab something to drink. Forgot to mention that to y'all. I just made myself an iced coffee from our little Keurig. Jasper's here. You may have just heard him a little snort. He's falling asleep. He's right here next to me. So let's see. What else, y'all? It is Wednesday for me / Thursday for y'all. I always film these the day before. And yeah, I just kind of took some notes and we'll just kind of get caught up on diamond painting stuff and then some personal stuff that's been going on here. And then, but before we begin, y'all be sure and let me know how you are and what are you working on during this time that we're together. Are you driving, cleaning, diamond painting, crocheting, cross stitching? Just let me know. Coloring, you could be doing a lot of different things. So let me know. But I will say that I'm very, very happy that you're here with me and that you've decided to spend your time with me. So hopefully we can and keep you busy. So let's see what else. So this is my diamond painting. I am using some washi tape to section it off. I kind of just put it around the borders because there's a little bit of excess glue that goes over the edge. And then I also use this to section off. And then I have a little pen cutter, tiny little blade. And I just cut off the sections and peel them back as I go along. So all I've done so far is this bottom row. And then I'm now working on the next one. Y'all, if you can take a look for a second, I gotta show you my boo-boo. I got a bunny boo-boo. Yes, look at that. That is from Oreo, our rabbit. That happened this morning. Yep. He was out and about, hanging out in Lou's room. Lou's my 9-year-old daughter, for those of you that are new. I do have 3 kids. So I've got 17, 15, and 9. So 2 boys and a girl. So my youngest, Lou, she's got a bunny. And he's not the most personable. Let's just put it that way. Very skittish. We've had him for about 5 months now, I think, 4 or 5 months. And he just doesn't seem to be, I don't know. We just keep trying. So today she wanted to pet him. And I was like, she's like, can I hold him? Can I hold him? I'm like, oh, he doesn't like to be held. I'll try. So I was able to get him and I picked him up and he was of course trying to scratch away from me and I was able to hold him. So I brought him close to me, had him real tight, nice and snug, real secure. And then it was time for us to transfer him from me to her. And she was sitting on the bed and she had a blanket in her lap and she was going to bundle him up like a little burrito because he likes that. And we've seen the vet do it with a towel. So we thought we'll try it. And I went to do the transfer and I set him on her lap and he just scattered away and he got me. So, and then of course she starts crying, saying, I want a bunny that I can hold and that I can pet. And I'm like, you know what? What do you want to do? I'm like, do you want to get a new bunny? Do you want me to find him a new home? She's like, no, I just want a bunny that I can play with. I was like, oh my gosh, really? I'm like, okay, let's go get some breakfast. So I tried to change the subject. But y'all, this bunny, we're trying. We really are trying every day. Like yesterday, I went and brought him his snack of little spinach and some lettuce and some romaine and I put a banana in there, half a banana, and I held the banana in my hand and he was just munching on it. But he doesn't like to be, he's okay with coming near you. He just doesn't like to be held. So yeah, so that's my bunny story from this morning. But that's where my bunny boo-boo comes from. So I had to show y'all. And by the way, you might hear Nate, my 15-year-old in the background. I don't know, you probably don't normally hear him, but if you do, I just heard him laugh. But my craft room, we share a room. My craft room and his bedroom are up right next to each other. And so a lot of times I can hear him gaming and talking to friends and he's having a good old time in there. He's been in his room for so long And the only times he really does, y'all, he's a total hermit. And the only times he does leave his room is to get something to eat or to go see a movie. Him and my husband went and saw Top Gun a week ago. I don't think he's left the house since then. So I told him today, well, I tried to get him out yesterday to go with me because he's got his permit. So we need to get him driving and get some more practice in. And I said, you know, you're going to come with me. And he goes, no, I'm tired. I'll come with you tomorrow. And this was yesterday. And I'm like, okay. So this morning when I saw him, he was coming down to eat. And I said, now you're going to go with me somewhere today. You're going to drive somewhere and we're going to get out of the house. He's like, okay, how about for dinner? I was like, why don't you want to get out of the house, dude? Why don't you want to leave? He's just happy as a clam in his room. Y'all, I would get stir crazy. And Ryan, my older one, and I were talking about it, about how he never leaves his room. And he was like, Mom, I would go crazy because Ryan works and, you know, he likes getting out of the house and going to work. And I'm like, yeah, I'm glad you're not here all day because he's a gamer too, right? So it's so funny. He actually borrowed my filming equipment, this arm that I have right here for filming. He borrowed it and he was doing something. So he's gotten into streaming and he's been doing it for a while, but I guess he was filming something. So, all right. I didn't even tell y'all what everything, so this is my diamond painting. I mentioned that. I don't know where this pen came from. I just thought it was cute and it matched. I think it was a freebie and maybe one of the kits, but yeah, this is a free pen I got. You know what? I just remembered where I got this from. I got this from Distracted by Diamonds. They sent me a replacement canvas that had better adhesive and different symbols. And this pen was in that package. That's where it came from. And it was a Christmas one. So maybe that's why I got the red. And then this is one of Bella Art Day Nicole's older trays. I don't think they sell these anymore. I know they don't, but this is one of the small ones. So I thought it was a cute little, you know, tray for a smaller painting like this, because this is only a 40 by 40. And I hope y'all are zoomed in enough. I'll zoom in a little bit more if you want to see exactly what I'm working on. Are we disturbing you, Jasper? So let's talk about what's been going on with diamond painting and me. Oh my gosh, I almost need to get my logbook out to explain everything that's been happening. It's been something else, y'all. I am one of those painters that I go from one canvas to another. I love kitting up and kitting down, so I'll finish a painting, I'll kit it down, and I kit it my next one the very same day. I always have a diamond painting going, normally one at a time, sometimes two, sometimes I'll have one of these small ones and then a bigger one. So I finished with Bakushan. That was the mermaid that I was doing from DIY Moonshop. Finished that, and I thought, okay, I knew exactly what I was gonna do. I was like, now I'm gonna be co-hosting, and I'm hosting with, words, y'all. I am co-hosting with Lindsay from Emeralds and Fairy Lights, the Jasmine Beckett Griffith, the JBG along for the month of July. And we did decide that it did not need to be a new start. So I was like, awesome, because I thought, you know, we were talking about it and I thought, you know, a lot of folks just got their Craftably JBGs. There also is a Craftably event going on in the month of June. So I thought if folks are working on those and they haven't finished them, they can, you know, join our event. So I thought it'd be best if it wasn't a new start. So with that being said, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get my JBG out and I'm gonna get it kitted up and I'm gonna start working on it. And I especially thought that would be a good idea because the painting that I ordered is from a company that I've never used before. So I thought, let me just, you know, I'm curious, let me check it out. And I'm very, very, very excited about this painting. It's called Sea Monarch. And I'll go ahead and pop in a picture so y'all can see what it looks like. It is something that I ordered from Uniquely Yours Down Under. They are in Australia. And again, new company to me, never ordered from them before. And they were able to get some of Jasmine Beckett Griffith's artwork because some of a lot of her art she put out in the public domain for anyone to use. So I saw the artwork before it was even ever a diamond painting. I saw the artwork and I was like, if this ever turns into a diamond painting, I gotta get it. It's just, I've got it as my screensaver on my iPad, my computer. It's like one of those ones that, you know, it was very, very important. I loved it. She's gorgeous. It's a mermaid, of course, with like, you know, butterflies coming out of her tail. Y'all saw it. It's just beautiful. So they came out with it, and of course everybody was letting me know that they were selling it, and I was like, okay, got it. So I ordered it in January, and I got it in February, and I've been saving it for the JBG along. I even ordered some sparklers to go with it, and some ABs, and I've had everything planned out. I've got cover minders I ordered for it, a pen, everything, you know, washi tape. I was just so excited about it, and I was getting all the things to match. So I went ahead and kitted it up, and that's where I'm going to stop my story, because I filmed the video describing what happened. All I will say is I could not do it anymore. I had to stop. So, and I will tell you on that video once everything gets resolved and I get a resolution and, you know, everything gets figured out. But I did film part 1 of what happened and why I had to stop it. I did it for 2 days. And after 2 days, I'm like, I can't do this anymore. It's not fun. I'm not doing this anymore. So contacted the company, and that's where we're at. And they're sending me a replacement. So we'll see. They're going to have it expedited, but they don't think I'm going to get it in time. So here, you know, I'd started on that one for 2 days, and I finished, let's see, 1, 2, I think it was on my 3rd or 4th square. Yeah, so I finished like 2 full squares, and it was the 3rd square. I was like, nope, I'm done. This isn't going to work. So that was very, very, very disappointing. So that's what happened. And so I thought, okay, the only other Jasmine Beckett Griffith that I have is my one. I have one left. And I was actually going to be giving that away in the month of June. I've been doing that for the entire month of June. I've been giving away during my lives or some videos, giving away Jasmine Beckett Griffiths for folks that want to participate in the event that don't have a painting. And they've all been from Craftably. So this was going to be my last one that I was going to be giving away this weekend during my live. It's actually a good thing that I did not give it away, because y'all, I wouldn't have a painting. I mean, can you imagine hosting an event? And I mean, yes, I could have ordered one and got it, but so I'm working on one that I necessarily wasn't planning on working on, and it's not one that I, you know, would have been like, ooh, you know, I really want to work on this one. I have started it. I did, let's see, I can see it right now. 1, 2, I'm on the 3rd square. So I started that one, and for some reason, I'm feeling it. It's great. It's really, really pretty. It's releasing fireflies. So I'm working on that, and it's pretty. Again, it's just, my heart was so into that other one. So I decided to kind of set it aside until the event starts, and then who knows, maybe the replacement, I don't think it's going to be here in time, but maybe the other one will come in and that one will work out. So I decided to just work on my dessert cup for now. Kind of lost a little bit of my mojo, and I think it's because I just was, you know, so bummed out about that painting. I was looking forward to it. And, you know, I've been going hard for 2.5 years and never taken a break really, except for when we've gone on a couple of vacations. I've taken a week off, but yeah, I normally just paint every day, and, you know, I really enjoy it. But I thought, am I getting burnout? I hope not. I think it's just because of that painting. And this other one isn't one that I really necessarily chose to work on, you know, because things really, they have to speak to me. I have to enjoy them. And as I see it, if you're not enjoying it, why push yourself? You know, I don't have to be working on it if I don't want to. There's no rules. And yes, I'm going to be working on a JBG for the event. So, you know, speaking of the event, like I said, there is going to be an official announcement video coming out. I need to talk to Lindsay to find out when we're going to be putting those out. I would like to get them out sooner rather than later. Then that way y'all have, you know, the information before it starts. So I'll talk to her today, and we'll figure out if that's something that I can go ahead and release before the 1st. And then, so what I know so far, and I don't have anything written down, but it does not need to be a new start, like I said. But in order to be entered into the grand prize giveaway, you have to at least completed a 30 by 40 section. So that's all we're asking for, just for the grand prize. There will be weekly giveaways. Lindsay and I will be doing international and US. It'll be just like it was last year if you joined us last year. Again, this is our 2nd time doing it. There will be a hashtag, JBGalong2022. And actually, I just saw another creator do an unboxing, and in the description, it said she was doing an unboxing for JBG Along 2022. I was like, yay. So it's been on the calendar for a little while, as far as the event calendar. So I know some folks know about it, and I've been trying to talk about it, but I hope y'all can join us. There's a lot of company, you know, Diamond Art Club has some JBGs. Of course, Craftably has some. We would prefer them to be licensed. Okay, so that's, you know, one thing. Let me see. Let me look in my notes. My notes. Sorry, y'all. I'm just seeing if I have any notes. Here we go. I don't want to forget about any of the sponsors. So some of our sponsors, which I'm so excited about, we've got some new sponsors that I've never worked with before. I've got 2 new folks that, and it's been crazy. You know, I'll just reach out and ask people that have small businesses, small shops, like on Etsy, and not one person has said no. They all say absolutely, I'm honored. So this community is just amazing. If you ask, people will donate and support your event. So for those of you, you know, those creators out there, don't be afraid to ask. I was a little afraid at first because I'm thinking I don't really know these folks that well. Yes, I've ordered from them before, but maybe not a ton. And I don't know if they really, you know, they don't owe me anything. So, but yes. Okay, so the first sponsor we have for trays and cover minders, that is Butterfly Resin Gems. And she has a shop on Etsy, and that's Alyssa. She actually just had some surgery recently, and her shop has been on vacation for the month of June. But from what I understand, her shop will be back open in the month of July. So as soon as the event starts, she'll be back with us, and hopefully her shop will be opened. So I hope she's doing okay, and I've been checking in with her, and I think she's doing pretty good. So yeah, so that's for trays and cover minders. Let's see, who else do we have? Pens. We have a pen donation. We have a pen sponsor. Again, someone that I've never used before, but I definitely have a lot of their pens. That is Diamond Pen Pal. Now they are the pens that have the no roll stop on one side. It's got the flat edge. And of course I'll be using their pens during the month of July during the event because I have several of them. One of my favorite pens is a rose gold pen that they did. I actually saw it on Mrs. Coffee's live one time months ago, maybe years ago, and I hit them up that night and they're like, yep, we'll make them for you. And then I got Randy one. So yeah, they're really, really sweet. Love them. So they said yes. So they're going to be donating a pen to myself and Lindsay. And what we're going to do this year, a little different than what we've done in the past. I've seen some other creators do it, and I think it's so smart. What we're going to do is, instead of actually having the physical giveaway to show you guys, you know, in my house and be able to show you and ship to you, I'm going to have the shops send out the prizes to you directly. Then that way we're saving on shipping, right? They're not shipping to me and then I'm shipping to you. It will be, you know, I'll show you pictures of what they're going to be donating to us. And if I have an example, I'll show you. Like I'll show you an example of one of their pens, but of course the exact pen, they said they're going to be taking a picture and sending it to me. So I'll be inserting into those videos where there's the giveaways. So yeah, I've got pens from Diamond Pen Pal. And then Putty. Y'all love her putty. And that is Randa's Crafty Corner. If you haven't checked her out yet, I'll have her link down below. But she is donating putty to us. So I think it's awesome. So excited. And she, again, never used her before. I've ordered, you know, putty from her before, and she's got the scented and it smells so good. I think I've got watermelon, and I've tried bubblegum before. And so, and I know there's other creators that also, you know, love her stuff, but it's great in the multi-placer. So yes, Randa's Crafty Corner is donating putty. So Lindsay and I will both be having that to send out to you guys. And then got another service that we've never done before. There's a lot of firsts. The other thing is Randy. You can call me Butter. Y'all know that's my girl. I hit her up and I was like, what do you think? So she's got a service called Bling the Damn Thing. Y'all have probably heard about it before. It's kind of been kept under the radar a little bit until she gets an official launch going. But what she does is she offers sessions with you. You can send her a picture and everything before you meet with her of your painting that you want to enhance with ABs or sparklers or crystals. And she is the expert. She has enhanced so many of her paintings, and y'all can tell you firsthand from being at her house and seeing them. Videos and pictures do not do them justice. They are magnificent. And she does she's got a great eye. You know, she's a makeup artist by trade, and she's just so talented. And normally these sessions, you know, you have to pay to have these, you know, 30-minute sessions with her. But yeah, she's going to be donating sessions to us for this event. So that'll also be another giveaway. And of course, that'll be open to international. You know, it's a phone call. So everything can be done, you know, over the phone. And she can just kind of walk you through what she thinks, you know, you should add and where you should add it. So it's a really great service. I need to use her because I know that I struggle a little bit with where to, you know, add ABs. And she's just a natural at it. So And her paintings are so pretty in her craft room. They're amazing. So yes, so we've got that. And then the grand prize. The grand prize will be, one of the grand prizes will be a $50 gift card to Craftably. Yes, because you know, Craftably has a lot of JBGs. So Lindsay and I thought it'd be fun to go in and get a gift card for y'all. So we will have a gift card. Lindsay will be making a Google exit form for us. There will not be an entry form. We just ask that you know, put your, post your start photo on the Instagram. There will not be a Facebook element. We kind of decided against that because, you know, I don't use Facebook. I know she does, but, and she's got her own Facebook page, of course, that y'all can, you know, add things to. But yeah, just put things on Instagram. And if you don't have Instagram, we'll be happy to post those for you, so you can send us an email. But again, I'll do an official, I'm sorry, I'm talking all about it. I just wanted y'all to have some information if you are interested in joining. And I know we haven't done an official announcement video yet, but one will be coming, okay? And if you have any questions, just let me know. All right, what else? I kind of got off on JBG. So sorry. I'm very, very excited. Can y'all tell? All right, let me go back to my notes. I took some notes, y'all, to see where we left off from last time. Okay, I forgot to tell y'all. All right, so if you watched one of my previous whipping chats, I don't think it was last week, but maybe the week before, I talked about words that we can't say, that we get tongue-tied with. It was so funny to read everyone's words, and y'all, there's a lot of words that I agree with. Like, for instance, Randy's is Worcestershire. I hope I'm saying that right. Worcestershire sauce, that's a tricky one. And I never told y'all what my word was. I don't think I ever told you. I'm kind of embarrassed to say it because I can't even say it, but I did tell Randy the other day when I saw her. All right, so I'm gonna try to say it, and I think you'll know what I'm talking about when I try to say it. So the word that I stumble upon that I can't say is literally. There we go. I can say it if I say it really, really slow, but I'll hear people just rattle it off, and the L's get all literally. I can't say literally. So if y'all are with me on that word, let me know down below. And again, let me know if there's any words that y'all get stuck on that you haven't given me yet, because it was so fun to see those. Okay, so the last time we talked, I was going to be going into, for those of you that don't know, I'm having surgery. I'm having a hysterectomy in July. So that's one thing about the event that could be a little tricky, but I don't anticipate being down for long, and there's no reason why I can't do whipping chats and the giveaways and all that stuff. And of course, I may film some stuff beforehand if I need to, but don't worry about any of that. That'll work itself out. And of course, Lindsay said she'll help out in any way that she can, which, is amazing. So, all right. Last week last Thursday, I had to go in for my pre-op appointment at the hospital to have all the testing done to make sure I'm cleared for surgery. I didn't really know what to expect. They did tell me I did not have to fast. So with that being said, I had a fear that I was gonna have to give blood, and I wasn't sure, but you think I would have been smarter. Here it was time for me to leave for my appointment, and I had realized that all I had drank was coffee, and I had no water that morning. And I thought, oh my gosh, I know they told me I didn't have to fast or any of that, but I'm like, I probably should drink water because I have a history of whenever I give blood of passing out, getting woozy, nauseous, you name it. I don't like it, but it has to be done. So I decided to down a bottle of water as I was driving to the appointment, and I was talking to my Patreons about it, and I was nervous and scared, so they always keep me company, and I can always talk to them when I'm driving. So that was good, but so I got there, and I was there for about an hour, and I had to do blood work. Sure enough, but the woman I had was amazing. So different than any other time I've had to get blood work. I was in this big comfy recliner, and I told her when she was getting ready to start, she said, which arm do you prefer? And I said to her, I'm like, you know what, to be honest with you, I don't do well with any of this. I don't know what arm. I just know that everybody seems to struggle with trying to find a vein. And I don't know if it's because of me. And I said, I tried to drink some water this morning. I'm sorry. And so she's like, it's okay. I got you. I'm going to do a butterfly needle. I guess is what they're called. And it was the tiniest little needle, super tiny. It didn't even leave. I mean, I'm looking at my arm right now, y'all, and it's amazing. I don't see any, normally there's a big old bruise, there's marks, there's nothing. So the butterfly is the way to go, I've learned. But she was so good. She reclined me back. I mean, it was great. I mean, I was comfy. She reclined me back. She goes, just in case you start feeling nauseous or, you know, queasy or like you're gonna faint, this helps take the blood kind of back, you know, and not all pooling to one area. And I was like, oh, all right. So I got to lay back in this recliner and she said, don't look. And she just, you know, she distracted me. We were talking about, you know, kids and stuff. And she was amazing. She goes, okay, we're done. I'm like, wow. I did have to pee really bad because I thought they were going to need a urine sample and they never did. So here I drank that full bottle of water and like downed it on the way there. And then I had to go to the bathroom so bad when I was done. But they did the blood work and they did say that they would contact me, and it's been almost a week now because that was last Thursday and today's Wednesday for me. And they did say they would contact me if anything came up on the blood work. But if they said if I didn't hear from them, that was good news. And I never heard from them. So I guess we're good with all the blood work. And then I had to do an EKG. And that was interesting. I've had an EKG done before, and I'm sure y'all have too. A lot of you have. But when I had my EKG done before, they actually hooked me up to they put them on my chest. But this time she put them on my thighs, which I thought was weird. It's like where all in my arms, you know, kind of where all the blood goes in, I guess. It's like all around, like on the exterior almost. So she had it connected all around. And so she did the EKG. She said everything looks good. And then I had to answer a million questions. Medical history, you know, what am I currently doing, not doing? And then it was time to write down all my medications on a list. And so what I had done was I had taken a picture of my bottles of my medication and just had them on my phone. And so I just kind of went through and wrote everything down. I did forget to write my thyroid medication down, which, you know, because what they did was they basically looked at my list. The doctor came in, not mine, but another one for the hospital, came in and looked at the list of medications, and she was able to write down which ones I could take the morning of my surgery, which ones I had to stop 24 hours or even, you know, 48 hours before surgery, because she said some of these medications can affect, you know, you can go into AFib and all these scary things. I'm like, oh, okay. So I have a list of my medications that I need to stop. So, and then ones I can still take. But when I meet with I've got an appointment with my gynecologist again on the 29th. And that'll be, you know, right before the surgery if I have any questions. And that's when I'll mention my thyroid medicine and make sure that I can take that the morning of the surgery. Because I, again, didn't have it with me. And so they didn't have that written down. I'm sure it'll be fine, but, you know, I don't know. I'm not a doctor, y'all. I just act like one. So, yeah, did that. And like I said, the questions, there were so many questions. And I had to wear a mask, which I haven't worn a mask in a while. So it was so itchy. But yeah, I did that because you're in a hospital. And luckily, I brought one in my purse just in case. But kind of out of the habit of wearing them. But yeah, I did that. And then got a hospital band and everything. But so everything turned out okay. They didn't contact me. So we're good to go. At this point, they couldn't tell me, oops, I need one more. They couldn't tell me what time to be there. They just said I'm supposed to be there an hour and a half before my scheduled surgery time. And they said, do you know what time you're coming in? And I said, no, they haven't told me yet. And they said, well, when you have your pre-op appointment with your doctor coming up, that's when you'll find out. I was like, okay. So I guess I should find out soon. I'm assuming it's going to be early in the morning. I mean, whenever I have had surgery before, it always seems like they're, you know, the butt crack of dawn. You usually have to get up, you know, 5 o'clock in the morning to be at the hospital. Good news is the hospital is very, very, very close to us. I mean, it's probably 15 minutes away, 10 minutes, so it's not that bad. So, and I don't anticipate, it's supposed to be just a day surgery. They do it robotically. So, yeah. And then the nurse was saying when I was at the hospital, she's like, yeah, you're, you know, having your procedure with Dr. So-and-so. And I'm like, yep, because they were verifying everything. And she's like, oh yeah, he's known as the Robo King, because I guess he has done so many of these procedures. And I was like, wow, okay. So that made me feel better. This is the same doctor that that delivered the boys, because we had the boys here, but we had Lou in California. So of course we didn't have him, but we would have if we would have been here. But yeah, so I know him very well. He's you know, 17 years ago he delivered Ryan, so he's still, and he's a young guy still. He's not that old. Yeah, so it's funny because when I saw him. I don't know if I told you all this, but I actually mentioned to him, I said, so are you still, delivering babies? He's like, yeah. Do you think I'm too old? I'm like, no, I was just wondering. I don't know. I don't know if you changed, what you're doing now, or, maybe taking a break from that. I don't know what doctors do. So he thought that was funny that I asked him that. But yeah, so that was Thursday. Friday was a lot of fun. I got to go to Randy's. And again, Randy's, you can call me Butter if y'all don't know that. We are really, really close, and we're close in distance, and we're close in, our relationship. So we've become really good friends. So she is, she's about 15 minutes from me. So we get together, we try to get together about once a week to diamond paint and have lunch and hang out. And so last time was at my house, so this time was at hers. And so I even hit her up last week. I'm like, so what time am I coming over? What day? And she's like, yep. And so we both look forward to it. So I went over there on Friday. I got there about 10:45 or so, I think. It seems like that was a long time ago. And then we diamond painted till about 12:30. Okay, y'all, I'm back. I know it seems like just a second for you, but it's actually been an hour and a half for me. I was filming and I was talking, and I decided to look up and see how much longer I had, and I realized it had stopped filming. So I was talking and talking away to y'all. I was just talking away. It happens. It happens. At least it got some of it. It got like 30 minutes. So I was like, okay, because at first I thought I was talking for 30 minutes and I didn't get anything. But okay, what were we talking about? I just replayed the last little part back, and it looks like we were talking about Randy. So yes, went over there. We had lunch about 12:30, went to Chipotle, brought it back to her house, and then ate in her kitchen. And her doggies are so cute. She's got 2 little Pomeranians, and they're so sweet. I love them. Sunny and Bear, they're so cute. I'm gonna put them in my purse and bring them home sometime when she's not looking. Yeah, they're really sweet. And so I got to see her doggies, and then we went back and diamond painted, and I hung out till about 3:30, I think it was. And during that time, it was about 3 o'clock, and my phone rang, and it was Ryan. And he was like, Mom, I'm hungry. I was like, really? Dude, you're 17, you can drive, but yet you're hungry. You're calling to tell me you're hungry. He's such a baby. He's still my baby. So I went ahead and picked up food for him and Nate. On the way home, I stopped at Chicken Express. I don't know if that's a Texas thing. Y'all let me know down below if you've ever heard of Chicken Express. It's basically just, chicken strips, and they've got really good, their fries aren't very good, but they've got really good rolls, like biscuits. So I've heard. I don't really eat it. It doesn't look very good, but I have been an Uber Eats driver this summer, basically. And even though I have one that drives, it seems like I feel bad when he's on his day offs, and I'll go ahead and pick him up food for everybody. Let's see, yesterday I had to go to the post office. So when I was out, Lou came with me, and we stopped at Dunkin' Donuts, got a coffee. So that was Dunkin' Donuts for breakfast. And then for lunch, it was Whataburger. I picked up Whataburger for Nate and Rye. And then for dinner, I went to Hawaiian Bros and picked up dinner for everybody. So yeah, I know it's bad. We're eating out a whole lot. I know it's not good, but it's summer. And we do cook at home. Like, we're gonna cook at home tonight. I do have to run to the grocery store and grab a couple things. But like after Father's Day, Father's Day, we gotta talk about Father's Day. I'm gonna get there, y'all. Father's Day, we had some leftover food from the barbecue. So we ate that for a couple of days. So, we do eat leftovers, but at the same time, I'm not great in the kitchen, and my husband's always working. Oh, I just heard a dog bark. Someone's outside my door. Yeah. So, okay, so that was Friday. It was a good day. Randy and I hung out. And then Saturday, Lou and I basically got ready for Father's Day. I got the presents wrapped. I had to wrap for, for my husband, of course, and then my dad, and then my father-in-law. So we'd gone shopping for everybody kind of the last week. I was behind on that. I know I told you all about it. I was so behind, but I ended up going to the mall. I took Lou and her friend to the mall. What day was it? Saturday? No? Did we go to the mall? I don't remember. Or maybe it was Friday. No, because I was with Randy. when did I go to the mall? Thursday? No, I had maybe it was Thursday afternoon. I think that's when it was. I know because I didn't have a whole lot of energy from giving blood and I felt kind of out of it, but I had taken the girls to the mall and I got the gifts then. That's what it was. Yeah. Forgot to mention that to y'all. So anyways, so Saturday we went to, we were wrapping gifts and then Lou said she wanted to go to Scheels. Scheels is that big outdoor store. I think I did a shopping with Shay there. And she said she just wanted to ride the Ferris wheel because they have this big Ferris wheel inside. And I was like, yeah, but I already have all the Father's Day gifts. Don't really need to buy anything else. I've pretty much spent too much money as it is and buying everybody everything. Now I can talk about gifts just in case they're watching. But I got my father-in-law a knife from Williams-Sonoma. So I got that at the mall. And then they have a C's Candy. So I went to C's Candy and I got everybody a box of chocolates. And then Bath and Body Works was having a sale on all their men care. And if you had a coupon, everything was $5. And like normally that stuff was like $13.50 for like, you know, the bath gel and stuff. So I got lotion, gel, deodorant, body spray, like all kinds of stuff. Everything that he likes in that scent. I just went crazy on. So yeah, got that. And what else? I think that was everything I got at the mall that day. So Lou tells me she wants to go just ride the Ferris wheel. And I was like, okay, well, so we go, and it was very, very busy because it was day before, you know, Father's Day. Everybody was out getting, you know, last minute Father's Day gifts. So we go there and we ended up getting my dad, they've got a golden retriever. So Lou saw a little stuffed animal golden retriever that she thought looked exactly like my mom and dad's dog. And it did. So she got that for Grandpa, for Pop, for Father's Day. And then I got a hat, of course. Yep. I got a hat, and then I think that was it. Oh, and they have a little candy store, so we got some candy. But we did that, and then came back and just wrapped gifts. Sunday was great. It was a nice hot day here, which, oh my gosh, y'all, the weather has been just, I know I talked about it last time. It's been just, it's so hot, dangerously hot. So thankful that we have a pool. Like I said, a lot of people in Texas have pools because it's just, you know, gets crazy hot here. And we had everybody over. They came over about 12:30. And we had my mother-in-law, my father-in-law, and we had my mom and dad. Everybody came over, and we were in our swimsuits already. We were ready to go. So we hung out in the house for a little bit and visited and had some appetizers. And then we went out to the pool. And I felt so bad though, because here it was Father's Day and my husband was like barbecuing and grilling. I'm like, do you need any help? He's like, no, I'm good. He's in his element. And he probably, I don't know if he seemed to enjoy it. I hope, I told him, I'm like, oh, I feel so bad that you had to, work and do stuff on Father's Day. He's like, it's okay. So he didn't get to swim with us. We all were swimming while he was cooking. And then we were out there, we played Marco Polo. It was so fun. My mom and dad got in the water and so did my mother-in-law. My father-in-law didn't swim. He was helping my husband with the food. And so we played that. We were in the pool for about an hour. And then my husband said that the burgers and the hot dogs were ready. There was so much food. Oh my gosh. And I ate way too much. Like I ate like a ton of appetizers beforehand because I didn't know when we were going to be eating. And I didn't want to be hungry. So I loaded up. We had 7-layer dip with that's like the dip with like the beans and the guacamole and the sour cream. And it was so good. And olives. We had that. We had shrimp cocktail. There was all kinds of, there was tortilla chips. Then we had, I know there was more. There was like candy and chocolates out. It was so much food. Queso. Yes, y'all. So we ate. And then I had a hot dog. And then we had potato salad and barbecue beans. You name it. We had it. So, and then there was dessert. Lou made a cake. I took a picture. It's really, really cute. I need to send that to my Patreons. But yes, Lou made a cake for her dad. She's going through a baking phase, like I said. And then, so she made a funfetti, a green, she colored it green, a gluten-free funfetti cake. And it turned out really good. She made 2 layers and there was frosting in the middle. I didn't help her. She did an amazing job. And so she made that on Saturday once we got back from Scheels. And so he had cake and we'd gone to the dollar store Saturday night and we went to Target because she wanted to go get him more gifts. We got a couple of balloons at the the dollar store and she bought a poster, and she made a poster that said, "I love you, Dad," and it had stickers on it. And so she had fun with that project. And then she also bought him like a little trash can, and it had candy in it, his favorite candies. So she's so sweet. She was really sweet. And then Ryan, y'all, he shocked me. Unfortunately, Ryan had to work on Father's Day, so it's kind of a bummer. He wasn't able to get off, but so my husband went over there to Ryan's work, to Cane's, and stopped by and said hi to him. And Ryan was really sweet. He wished him happy Father's Day and gave him a hug. He was working the drive-thru, and so he got to see him. He was running to the store to get a couple things that we still needed for the barbecue. And then he comes home. Oh, he went and got a haircut too. That's what he said he wanted to do. So he got a haircut. And then, yeah, so everyone came over. It was so fun. But Ryan got my husband a 49ers jersey, a football jersey, which was so sweet because they both are huge 49ers fans. So yeah, he got him that gift, which I thought was really sweet. And then, so yeah, it was a great day. We had a lot of fun. Everybody was getting ready to head out around 3:30 or 4. And they're getting ready to leave. And Lou's, of course, like, "I want to go have a sleepover." So we asked Nanny if she could sleep over there. She said, "Yep, go get ready. Go pack your bag real quick." So Lou, I helped her. We packed that bag super fast. And she was gone. So I basically diamond painted the rest of Sunday afternoon. And then we had leftovers for dinner. And then Lou was there Monday till about 2, I think it was, because they went and saw Top Gun. She went and saw Top Gun with my mother-in-law and father-in-law, and she had not seen it. She said it was very loud, and but she liked it. I didn't think she would like it. That's not really, you know, her speed in movies, but she liked it. So yeah, and my mother-in-law said she was worried about sex scenes, but there weren't any. So I was like, whew, that's good. Because I know in the first Top Gun, because I haven't seen the latest one. My husband and Nate went, so I didn't get a chance to see it. So I haven't seen it. I was like, nope, it wasn't too bad. I thought I was going to have to cover her eyes. I'm like, oh, good. So she had some time with Grandma, so that was fun. She calls her Nanny. So she got to spend the night at Nanny's house. And then, let's see. So I just diamond painted Monday. And then Monday afternoon when Lou got home, I took another one of her friends to the mall because Lou's latest thing is feeling like a big kid and wanting to go up to the register and buy something and get, you know, do it all by herself, which I'm so proud of her because she's so independent. I was not that way when I was a kid. I was very shy and I didn't like going up to people, you know, at restaurants or, you know, in line. My mom would always ask me to like pay or like talk to someone. Very, very shy. So I'm glad that, you know, she's a lot more, you know, outgoing and, you know, is okay with that. So took her and her friend to the mall. And that was Monday. And then Tuesday, so yesterday, she wanted to bake another cake with two of her girlfriends. And then, of course, she tried to ask me for a double sleepover. And I'm like, nope, not going to do it. Because, y'all, there's been more sleepovers since I talked to you last time. They have not stopped. But we finally put our foot down and said no more, you know, for a little bit. And then her friends have been here all day during the day playing. And so they were here last night till 10 o'clock at night swimming. They're here every night late. If they don't spend the night, they're here late. I don't know what it is, but they're always here. We're like the fun house, I guess. I don't know. And so my husband was trying to work yesterday and he was having a hard time because they weren't being super loud, but they were baking in the kitchen and his office is right near there. And so he said to Lou yesterday, he goes, hey, you know, last night at 10 o'clock when they left, he was like, no friends tomorrow. You can play, but just go play at someone else's house. So since about 1 o'clock today, she has been over to her best friend's house next door and they haven't come over once. So yes, so there was another cake that was made. It never got frosted, but they did make two cakes and they were gonna, you know, stack them on top of each other, but they didn't get that far. They got distracted. They started swimming. So yeah, but the friends have been continuous. There's always the little girls over here. And they're good, but, you know, they get excited and they get loud and they start, you know, just playing and goofing around. And so, yeah, it's been nice to kind of have a quiet day today so I could actually do a whip and chat and not, you know, hear screaming or have to go, you know, tell them to be quiet because Dad's working or help with the cakes and all that stuff. So, plus I had to clean up the kitchen yesterday from all the dishes. I'm just going to rub my eyes for a second. I'll take a little break. What time are we at? 13. Okay. this is the second time, so I'm not sure how long this is gonna be. We will see. But I think that's really it. I have to let y'all go because I have to go to, what time is it now? It's almost 5 now, and I have to go to the grocery store. We are going to be making, I say we, my husband and I are going to do it. I think he said he would do it if I went to the store. I was like, yes, I'll go to the store. We're going to be, we need gluten-free pasta because we have some chicken that we need to cook, and I think he wanted to do like chicken pesto pasta or like lemon butter pasta, I think he said. Y'all, I'm like, when I make pasta, it's like marinara sauce or like meat sauce. I'm not very creative with my pasta, it's basically spaghetti is what I make. But he's good about thinking about other things to put with the pasta. So yeah, but I'm gonna let y'all go. Thank you so much again for joining me. I really, really appreciate it. I hope y'all got some work done or got whatever you were doing. I hope I was able to keep you some company. Thank you for helping me. I got some more done on this project. So I should be finished. I'm almost halfway, and then I'll flip it upside down and work on the other half. But today's the 22nd and I've got till the 1st. I try to, again, have these done, you know, before that month. So, all right, y'all, thanks for joining me again. And if you enjoyed this, please give me a thumbs up. They do really help. And then if you have not subscribed, there is a subscribe button down below and it is free. If you click on that, it just lets me know that you like what I'm doing here. And if you do and you want to see more, there's a notification bell right next to that subscribe button. So click on both of those things and you'll be all set with me. And please let me know in the comments how you are, what you're up to. I want to know all the things. I'm very nosy. So y'all let me know, okay? All right, so until next time, y'all take care. I love you and I'll see you then. Okay, bye guys.